Welcome, wonderful Capricorn. This is your October 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. We are starting off with the general and the finances part of the reading, for which I already pre-shuffled the oracle cards for you that we're going to clarify with some tarot and some astrology cards as well. After that, we're going to tune into the love part of the reading, and lastly, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck here. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way, and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Capricorn. Let's dive right in. So this month we're having a bit of different set of cards. We're gonna use a little bit for like Halloween, Black Candle, and Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I did notice there's a Ace of Potions or Ace of Cups underneath the deck, so I was called to actually show you that. So there is some kind of also like a new emotional beginning that I feel is connected to the full moon. Is it the full moon in your fourth house? It is the full moon in your fourth house. That is in conjunction with Chiron. So here we have the card of healing and Chiron, and in medium curly, which is actually the beginning of the fourth house in astrology chart. So we do have a full moon over there. And I think this is talking about a new emotional beginning. I think you have kind of contemplated about your life, and you kind of are like in this tunnel waiting for this light to come. Okay, so there is something about healing, something at home that's prominent in the month of October for you. Not sure exactly what it is, but I think you know by now what it is. Some kind of healing is taking place in your fourth house. That's your home environment, people that you live with, your roots, where you come from, maybe some person in your childhood. Maybe there's some healing over there to be done. There's some kind of new exciting emotional beginning that you did not expect, honestly. It might be sudden, out of the blue. You meet this person and you kind of, you know, go back to where you were before life happened. You know, sometimes life just happens. And yeah, I think that's going to provide you with a new sort of strength. I think you actually gain this strength like by diving into yourself, okay? By diving into yourself and getting to know yourself better. Yeah, the fourth house is also our roots, you know, where we come home from. So there might be some ancestral baggage as well that you have been carrying on for a while. And this full moon in the fourth house conjuncting Chiron, which is the planet of healing, as well as wounds. There might be some ancestral wounds that you have been dragging along for quite some time, your whole life. And it seems like in the month of October, you'll be able to finally release that, leave that in the past, and move forward with a passionate new beginning. Okay, so that's the main message I'm getting channeled here. Let's dive a bit deeper into this card. Okay, strength. Yeah. So the way to release yourself from ancestral, heal ancestral baggage. You have Reiki, for example. You have YouTube videos, Reiki for ancestral healing. I personally use Divine White Light. I find it very subtle but powerful in the results. So you can listen daily. You can also use some meditations, subliminals, prayer, and I think it's time that you release yourself from something that you have been dragging for a long time, and that has also caused cause this negative perception, perhaps, that may not be yours completely. It's just maybe something that you have been dragging ancestrally from. Now, okay, I instantly grabbed this deck, so we're gonna try Justice card. They said so. The High Priestess. I think you intuitively know exactly what I'm referring to with this healing and what needs to be released. For some of you, I'm getting channeled mother relationship, maybe relationship to your mother, maybe understanding that your mother did the best she could from the place where she was raised and born into, and that maybe that will provide you with the healing that you need to understand that everybody's coming from the best version that they can be in this lifetime. But you know, those people were raised in totally different age. They did not have access to information and healing that we do now. Life is much faster now, and it's easier for us to tap into healing and to actually do the work maybe that your mom could not have done. Maybe it was your job to do. Okay, all right, so let's move on to a little bit more concrete information now. All right, we also have the solar eclipse, new moon, happening in your 11th house, and this eclipse is conjuncting Venus. So actually, for some of you, you might fall in love with the friend. That's maybe 1% of you. I'm getting this message, just a possibility, or online as well, because 11th house also rules online. We have the card of Emperor here coming out. So Emperor is talking about having a full control over your emotions, or not making any rash decisions when you're under heavy emotions. The Emperor will make their decisions when they're cool-headed, you know. They call, they say. Okay, there we go. Okay, because any rash decisions that you might make in October could actually lead to a heartache for some of you. So please try to make only, yeah, because we have here Chiron and healing. Someone might trigger you. This might be really related to work as well. You might be triggered at work, or you might be triggered and you might say something that you don't mean. So don't say things when you're in pain. Try to count to 100. Okay, and make a slow, rational decision. Okay, we also have here King of Presents, which would be the King of Pentacles. We have Page of Needles, Page of Swords, and Nine of Potions, Nine of Cups. This is a beautiful wish fulfillment card. Okay, so for those of you who are looking for a new job, this is also finances part of the reading. You can get a new job. It might be related to communication, and it could be something also very long-term with the King of Pentacles here and the Emperor right there. But I feel like it's related to communication, to kind of talking, maybe online business for some of you. I'm channeling this message. But these people here look kind of, you know, smugly. I don't know the better way to put it. So if you are getting a new job, just be mindful that not everybody is the way they say they are. Here we have somebody with the mask, and here we have somebody with the trap. Okay, so just be mindful that when you get in there, don't show all your cards, let's put it that way. Okay, this job could really bring you like fortune, could give you a wish fulfillment, could actually fund your own projects that you had like vision for when you were younger. Maybe there's something that you want to start yourself, your own business, but you kind of need the money for it. And you're gonna get the job, but just be mindful that these people are maybe not looking your best interest here. Okay, so that's the message for some of you. But still, I think it's gonna be a good job that you will have a good handle on. Also, these people that are meeting you on that new job are karmic here with the house 12. We might be talking about Leo concretely here. Okay. Or Aries with the Emperor. Okay. So for those of you who are having a job, the same thing applies. Make sure that you don't show your cards to everyone, especially if somebody can steal your idea here with the Page of Needles and these. Like, just be mindful who you're talking to about what you want to achieve in life and what makes you really happy. You know, people can't ruin what they don't know. So sometimes people, you know, are jealous and unconsciously can sabotage your project. So just be mindful to protect what you think is worthwhile protecting. Okay, we also have here house 1, North Node and Uranus. North Node and Uranus are in your 5th house. And house 1, we have Pluto in your sign. That will be Capricorn. Okay, so North Node and Uranus in your 5th house also are talking about creative projects that we probably have already mentioned here. Something that you want to do, that you want to create, but perhaps you need to go not direct path to it. Perhaps you need some funding. And this is like saying that you shouldn't go like narrow-minded into this business. With Uranus and North Node, this is about new idea and expansion. So even if you're trying to do something that has already been done or is kind of established as a way it should be done, here you ask like to actually look outside the box, have a higher perspective on this one, have your own twist to it with the house 1. You know, this project, what you want to do, should not be taking the route that everybody else has took that route. Okay, you have some kind of new spin to add on it. Okay, and the idea might come to you in your dreams, so do not dismiss that. Okay, I think that's everything I have for this part of the reading. So lovely, lovely energies. Okay, guys. Okay, all right. So yeah, trust in the passion. Okay, follow your gut. That's the main message of the King of Wands, which we barely mentioned, but it kind of corresponds to this new way of doing something old. Let's put it that way. Okay. So let's see what else we have in store for you. For love life, we have the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Okay, that can also be applied to your creative project as well. You know, try to do it from the heart, and when you get nervous or something, just go and relax, do something else, and come back with a cool-headed emperor vibe to your whatever it is what you're doing. We also have the card of courage. I also feel that's kind of responding to the project of yours, to be brave, you know, to actually say what you truly mean, or to do what you truly want to do. The freedom to be yourself, exactly. Yeah, I think this is kind of, yeah, the freedom to be yourself, Capricorn. Pretty simple and straightforward. Now, Uranus and North Node are in your 5th house. That means they're also in your love and romance part of the reading. And here, I think the same message applies, that you actually find the bravery and the freedom to be yourself. And therefore, you'll be able to attract the partner that you could actually be happy with. So as long as you're carrying along your mask, you will probably just attract different people who are also wearing masks. And in the long run, that can really make you truly happy. So the way to attract what you truly want, what you're, is to be who you are. And therefore, you can attract vibrational match to you. Somebody who could understand you. I mean, if you're not yourself, how do you expect anybody to understand that? Okay, you can only attract somebody who's not being themselves at all, and then you are in a whole other loop because you share an energy with that person, and then there is this whirlpool of who knows when you're going to get out of that. So if you're single, you have the freedom to be yourself, and that's the way to go, and be brave enough to do that. It's going to reap you some beautiful results. Just look at the card here, okay? And even if you are in a relationship, maybe it's time to take the mask off and see if that's something that you feel good in. Do you feel good in your skin while you're with this person? Or do you feel you kind of have to defend yourself because, you have to feel good. I mean, intimacy is created. It's a job. Okay, I don't feel like this deck is the right one for this. Okay, so we'll go with the Rider now. All right, so we have the Star, the High Priestess, the World, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We're going to clarify that with some astrology as well. So the star is talking about the wish fulfillment, and you know, this card is really beautiful. So for those of you who are in long-term relationship, you might decide actually to get committed with this person, to take this really to a higher level, to make this public change of reputation with the house 10. Perhaps some of you are deciding to getting married, to decide to get married. And yeah. Perhaps you're like totally unaware of that. Maybe you get proposed, guys, in the month of October, okay? So let's see, the South Node would be in your 11th house and the world over there. Okay, so for some of you, I'm getting this channel message, which might not have nothing to do with the love life, but there is some kind of goal or a dream that you were kind of emotionally attached to that is kind of no longer something that you resonate with. And it's time to let go of that. That actually might be holding you back from happiness in your love life, because it's kind of interconnected, you know, your goals and visions for your life. And if they're not in order in who you are, if they're not aligned with who you are today, you're kind of disrupting all the other areas of your life, meaning you're not aligned in other areas of life. Same thing like with, if you look at the body, like through chakras, if one chakra is blocked, it's kind of messing up all the others, okay? Because I'm seeing this, like, I was just reminded of that. Like, even if you keep everything else in order, all other chakras, but one chakra is blocked, it's blocking all the flow. So there's something that you kind of need to let go of, maybe the vision, how you wanted your life to be, or something that you wanted to accomplish. Because there is something different that you're actually, you kind of grew out of something, and you kind of need to let go of that to allow yourself to be happy. So you might kind of be in a in a mystery mode of finding again what truly makes you happy in the month of October. But hey, this solar eclipse is really conjuncting Venus, so I'm sure you'll get there, okay? I'm sure you'll find something that you truly love, and that you'll have your wish fulfillment, that you're gonna find something that truly makes you happy. And for love life, if you're looking for somebody new, we have house 10, which would be the Capricorn. We have here water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm channeling Aquarius too from the start here. All right, and there's another Capricorn over there. All right. So for those of you who are in a relationship, looks like a good month for you all. Maybe you're also changing the direction of your relationship. Maybe you wanted it to be something that this relationship should have never like evolved into. Maybe your destiny is somewhat different than others. Okay, but in a good way. I'm sensing this will bring like you know, your personal 401s or your personal happiness with this partner, you know. Not to be happy the way, you know, people generally seem to be like having their life together. Your life doesn't have to be the same as other people's, you know, idea of a marriage. Or your marriage doesn't have to be the same as somebody else's for you to be happy. Okay, you can mold it down to your own vision of what truly makes you happy. Now let's move on to the last part of the reading, which would be answering a specific question of yours. So please try to focus on one question that we have a direct answer from our deck. Okay. All right. We have two cards. We have the Whale Spirit, Trusts the Great Mystery. Beautiful card. I love whale's energy. Then we have White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic. And here we have like Canarian Spirit. Like I just had this need to look at it, and it's in reverse. So sing your own song. I think I need to remind you one more time, like you can do your life your own way, your projects your own way, your creative projects your own way, your love relationship your own way. You don't have to fit into the box. Okay, that needs to be applied with Uranus and North Node transiting your 5th house. It's a requirement, actually. Okay, so this is just another reminder. Sing your own song, okay? Do it your own way. Channeling Frank, I did it my way. Okay, do it your way. All right, now let's see the advice cards. 66. Okay. Trust in the magic. Nothing in the universe is random, for the web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and White Raven Spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to those synchronicities so that you might recognize the patterns. Even the wind stands in a pattern, participating in the magic of Spirit plan for all. Align with the highest good and intentions, and you will come to see that the White Raven is guiding you, an ally to you and the messengers from Spirit. Align with light, and you will start to recognize that all is working together harmoniously in ways the eye can't always see and the mind can't always comprehend. Pay attention to how these things come together as if by magic, and you will see the great hand of Spirit arranging things in your favor. And then we have the Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. I mean, both of these cards are similar in nature, but I guess you need a booster. So, Whale Spirit is an ancient creature who was here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever transpired on this planet. In the hidden realms, where all things must gather first before manifesting into form, Whale Spirit is the keeper, singing the soul of the whole world from the deepest waters of the coldest seas. When Whale Spirit appears, it is a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the ethereal senses. That part the invisible veils, separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of Spirit and to trust that within invisible, what you can't see now, are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by angels. Okay, that's all I have for you in this reading, dear Capricorn. You are also welcome to see the videos for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful October. Hope you use this energy wisely. Comment, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. And I'll see you in the month of November. Enjoy.